Hello, I'm Dana, and this is Serafina. Welcome to Tuesday Tips for Leaders of Volunteers.
And another Tuesday tip that I have is, again, not my words. I really listen, and honestly, like, I am the type of learner that I'm always looking to learn one new thing every day. I always go to a workshop thinking there's something new I can learn from the speaker, or there's something that I can learn from a book that I'm reading, an article I read. So Chris Jarvis of Realized Worth is someone who I love listening to because he works in a different space, very different than what I do. He works in corporate social responsibility and employee volunteering. And years and years and years ago, when he and his partner Angela were living in Toronto, he said something that really stuck out to me. And it has really changed the way that I think about any interaction and any relationship I have in my life, not just with volunteers, although he meant this in relation to volunteers. But it's helped me with breakups, it's helped me with friendships, it's helped me with navigating conflict with family. And what he said was, meet people at their highest level of contribution. And what he, when he elaborates on that in terms of talking about volunteers, is what he says is that, somebody may come to your organization and they may be able to give 5 hours or $5. Somebody else may be able to, contribute every week for a year. Someone might come with $1 million donation. Meet people where they're at their highest level of contribution. And the last few years since getting my CVA, I've really been thinking about this in terms of our sector, not our sector, but our profession, and who comes into our profession. And it's a real mishmash of people that come into our profession, and I love that. I love it. On the positive side, what I love is someone like you who has a great background in improv, theater, and performing, hosting, acting, music, all of that can come into our profession and make an impact, but also bring all of the skills and knowledge that come from that. And someone like me can learn from that. There are Jerome Tennille is someone who I'm slowly getting to know. Jerome brings with him experience in the armed forces. He's an ultramarathoner, is so committed to sustainable living, and he applies all of that to his work in volunteer engagement. And someone like me who doesn't have a lot of experience in those areas can learn from that as well. I think it's so important for people like you and I who've been in the field for a while to look at people who are new to the field and do whatever we can to support them and to make them feel that there's a sense of belonging. But then, as we know from Tobi Johnson's volunteer management progress report, at 5 years, there seems to be this drop-off, right, of people that leave the profession. And I think that's okay as well, right? Meet people at their highest level of contribution. Not everyone is going to come into this work and want to make a career out of it. You can make a career out of volunteer engagement. It doesn't have to be a pit stop. But for some people, it will be a pit stop. And those are the people that we need to keep in touch with, because wherever they're going, they're developing new skill sets, new connections. They are outside of our echo chamber. And so we want to keep in touch with them. And so I've been really intentional about trying to keep in touch with my volunteer management colleagues that leave and go into communications, or start a jewelry making business, or go into nursing, or go into teaching, because there's still so much that I can learn from them. And because they know intimately what this work is like, when they're giving me advice, or when they're giving me tools, or when they're thinking about how they can support me, they know exactly the shoes that I'm in and can be really supportive. So I think it's so important to remember that. Meet people at their highest level of contribution. No matter what has brought people to this work, everyone is valuable and everyone has a space and a place. And if people choose to leave and figure out that this is not for them, they still have a place in helping us to amplify the profession, focus on helping us get the word out about how important volunteers are to civic society, and they can be champions for us in other ways. And so that's something that Chris said that really, really resonates with me. And I invite people to really think about what that phrase could mean for them in their life, obviously in your personal life, but in your professional life, especially. Meet people at their highest level of contribution.
I think that's so important because one of my personal creeds is I'm always learning. So we
Yeah.
share that. We're always learning. And when I've run volunteer programs in different agencies, I've cultivated the culture that we're always learning from each other. So because I've done a lot of conservation and it's been a lot of docents or educational guides or
Yes.
teachers and working with families, you might be the expert on tarantulas or astronomy, and there could be a little kid that has a factoid or something, or is going to be our next expert in 5 or 10 years in this program, who you can also learn from, and we can bring that out in each other. And I manage even in lockdown to learn something new every day. See, watch,
Yeah.
read, talk to people in conversations, and I hadn't realized. I know of Chris's work, and I hadn't dug that deep with him. So now I want to do that because I know Jerome really well. We're good
Yeah.
friends. So
He,
let's
yeah.
trade friends. I'll take Chris for a while. You take Jerome for a while, and they're such wonderful people to learn from.
Thank you so much for that amazing Tuesday tip. Thanks so much.